Good evening, students and staff of Cream Money High School. I am Peyton Liggins, and I'm currently the sophomore class secretary, running for the student body secretary. I still hope everyone is safe and doing well during these unprecedented times. We are back in the building with many expectations and exemptions. Hopefully next year when we come back to school, it will be some type of normalcy. For starters, I would like to say I have plenty of experience in student government. In previous years, I have ran for positions in the student government or I've just been an executive member. No matter my position in student government, I will always like to stay involved in this club and help as much as I can. I am in journalism, broadcasting, as you may have previously seen me on the news, in student government. I am a shot putter and distance thrower as well, and in my time away from school, I run my own business. In student government, I am running for the student body secretary. This position exemplifies passionate, self-driven advocacy and communication on behalf of the school. With this higher level of position, I plan on receiving all of your interests and goals for the upcoming school year and allowing you to voice your opinion. We have returned back to school, but we haven't done much in the building. I can assure you all that coming back in the fall, we'll have plenty more student activities. I will push for more service projects, outreach events, pep rallies, and most of all, dances. We still need school spirit from everyone, even during these times. The year's almost up. Let's finish with a bang. I assure you all that I'll make a positive change for the school. I have many plans and ideas for when we all return back to school in the fall. Once again, my name is Peyton Liggins. I am running for Student Body Secretary, and I'll be honored if you vote for me. Thank you.
Hello everybody, my name is Kyla Bradley. I'm a junior here at Cremoni, and I'm also the student body treasurer. Today I would like to talk about how I plan on running for the position of vice president. As vice president, I'll be fulfilling the duties of coming up with fun ideas to do around the school. Those fun ideas include wacky wear day, gender swap day, and those weird dances that we do during lunch, like things like that. I'll also be stepping in for the president when he or she is not there and communicating with the other members of student government in order to make plans like homecoming, class wars, and just to make our school overall better. I have a lot of underclassmen who will be able to talk to me and tell me like what things that we should do to improve our school so we can make it better for them for their next however long that they're there, and also for us upcoming seniors to make sure that our prom and that our homecoming are just as best as we can get it with the circumstances that we've been under. So for our upcoming seniors, I'll be able to communicate any concerns or ideas you feel would like make our last year like worthwhile. Like nobody wants to go out with a terrible senior year. Nobody wants to do that. And for, like I said, my underclassmen, whatever issues, I can communicate those to my my president, to my secretary, to the other members of student government, in order to see like what you guys would feel, what would make your next 3 years or your next 2 or your next year at Crete, the best for you personally. Just to make it stress-free and memorable as possible. Nobody wants to go to high school and their high school is like not fun. I know I wouldn't want to go to a high school like that. But that's all I had to say. Thank you for everybody who took their time out today to watch me ramble and listen to me. Make sure you check that box next to my name during voting week, and have a great day. Go Warriors. Also, it took me like 42 cuts. Please, this means a lot to me. Thank you guys. Go Warriors.
Wee woo, wee woo, wee woo. Please, can I have your attention for the next minute and a half? Thank you. Hello, my name is Michael Lear, and I'm running for Student Government Vice President. Now, some of you may know me, but for those of you who don't, so let me tell you a little bit about myself and why you should definitely vote for me. I have always been a part of extracurriculars such as student government, PBIS. I played varsity on tennis, basketball, and softball, all while maintaining over a 4.0 GPA. So I'm clearly responsible enough to take on this position, and I have the communication and leadership skills needed to be vice president. I'm giving you the whole package, the whole deal. You just need to take it. As your vice president, I will be organizing service projects, school events and activities, and just representing the student body as a whole, listening to your suggestions, and just making the upcoming school year better and as much fun as possible because we absolutely deserve it. Listen, this past year has been terrible. No other way to put it. Not great at all. Just stuck in the house doing nothing but Google Meets and assignments and just social media always being in our face and just depicting everything that's wrong with the world. It's just been miserable. And the main goal that I have for next year is just to bring positivity, bring back some happiness. So let's be grateful this school year is finally coming to an end and that we're on to new beginnings and new changes. Hopefully you watched the video all the way through. Thank you. I really appreciate all your time. Do the right thing and vote for me as your 2021-2022 Student Government Vice President. This year, vote for Michael Lear.
I'm running for next year's student body vice president, and I'm hoping that today I can count on you guys for a vote. I would like to start off by saying I'm so thankful and appreciative to everyone who voted for me in the previous election and put their trust in me as a leader in our student government. As a refresher, a little bit about me, I'm currently a 4.5 GPA student who participates in 2 sports at our high school. I've always been complimented by many teachers. Many have told me that I am a great leader and I always work well with others, and I put my full effort into everything that I do. I take pride in giving back to those in need and helping the school district and community expand as a whole. I personally want to have a very stress-free, fun year, and I know everyone does as well. So if I'm elected vice president, I will listen to your ideas and hear you as a student, and I'll try to communicate that back to the student government. Coming to a conclusion, once again, my name is Gabrielle Wusu. I'm running for Student Body Vice President, and I hope that I can count on you for a vote today. I appreciate you all for taking the time to listen to my speech today. Thank you for listening, and have a good rest of your day.
A lot of things have happened over the past year.
Now to growing concerns about the deadly coronavirus officially hitting the U.S.
Outrage at the death of George Floyd, an African-American man, while in police custody in Minneapolis nearly a week ago.
This is looking at inside, or look at this, these protesters are inside Statuary Hall.
500,000 American lives lost to COVID-19.
But if there's one thing that I know about our generation, and especially us at Crete, is that we're resilient. What's up, Crete? I'm Joshua Joseph, your current Student Body Vice President, and I'm running for Student Body President for the 2021 to 2022 school year. Something I've been thinking about recently is personal struggle and how your response is way more important than anything that happens to you. That's a message I plan to carry with me as I realize how much of a challenge we face and how big of a bounce back year this has to be for us. And whether it's national tragedy, local politics, or even your high school career, we will all face trials and tribulations, and it's very much about how you respond that determines who you are as a person. So I want us to respond in a big way. The 2 previous outgoing classes have seen things like prom, graduation, or homecoming completely canceled or completely revamped to suit COVID needs. As we near the end of this pandemic, I'm confident that we'll be able to have those things in their full capacity, and while I cannot promise anything, I'm eager to get to work planning and organizing these events should you elect me president. Outside of that, 5 major ideas I'm carrying with me into the next school year would be first and foremost a student-led medical worker appreciation project in order to say thanks and give back to the medical workers that saw us through this pandemic. Secondly, a big comeback week for all students, but especially the incoming freshman class. Whether that's getting back into activities through Ignition or assemblies, something to boost the school's morale going into the next school year. Third, school-wide athletic tournaments like a kickball tournament. This can be a fun way to boost morale at the school and a fun way to raise funds for either the school or other community projects. Fourth would be getting our debate club up and running. We got that started this school year, but obviously COVID made it way harder to get things rolling, so I hope to continue that next year. And fifth, working to get more recognition for the achievements of our various clubs and sports at the school. Many of you already know that I'm very active within the school, whether it's clubs like baseball, Scholastic Bowl, student government, AP ambassadors, appearing on the news sometimes, things like that. And through that, I've gotten the honor to compete with many of you and contribute ideas to help our school, and for that, I cannot thank you enough. Many of you also know that outside of school I try to lend my voice to marginalized communities and get out factual information about very pressing issues facing our generation. And that work forces you to learn how to work with eyes on you and proportion your beliefs and your actions to the factual data presented. These are skills that I believe are very important to being a leader. To say that next school year will be important would be an understatement, and something tells me that it's going to take more than a pandemic to hold us back. That's why I'm asking you to vote Joshua Joseph for Student Body President. That's all, creep. Have an awesome day, night, wherever you are, and go Warriors.